Welcome, Kiss Army, or for this episode, I'll call you Saints and Sinners, to an
Ooh.
exciting look at history from four, that's right, four longtime fans. The show diving into the band and its 50 plus year career of songs, albums, makeup, lineup changes, no makeup, makeup again, products galore, and the events surrounding it, and saying to ourselves, of course, I like it, it's fun, and it's Kiss, but is it critical to history? Join us as we dive into the 1982 album. Some say it's the best, some say it's the heaviest. Either way, if it's too loud, you're too old. This is Creatures of the Night, and this is Critical Kiss, 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 Kiss.
Critical Kiss tearing up the screen with the legends of rock. We're living the dream. Hard-hitting heads banging never obscene. Critical Kiss, rock and roll supreme.
Kick it off with some updates on the channel. I posted it today at the time of recording this, but we are over 60,000 views between podcast platforms and YouTube itself.
Nice.
7,000 hours of watch time on YouTube. We passed 400. We're at like 414 now at the time of recording this. Comments have been good. Feedback has been good. Everybody has started to kind of chime in on Instagram a little bit. It's been a very interesting month of growth, which is nice.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Keep hitting that subscribe button.
Thank you.
Keep, thanks for your support.
Thanks.
Buddy.
Also,
Thanks, Easter Bunny.
the new shirt that I spent about 3 hours designing yesterday. Yes, it's AI, but it trust me, I put a lot of work. I worked harder than AI did on this fucking these t-shirt designs. But yeah, link in the bio, T Public, obviously Critical Kiss in my head. It's all for you, Demon. And subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Tell us what you think of Creatures of the Night. I don't think anybody has entered the trivia from last month, which I thought was a really good question.
Really?
I
What
don't
was the
think so. I could be wrong.
what was the question last month?
Name all of the collaborations between Bryan Adams and Kiss.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So I'll
Yeah.
let that roll over another month, but go back and comment on the Killers video to enter. And then, like last year, at the end of the year, we'll give away a t-shirt. But if you want the tank shirt now, go get it.
I have a potential trivia for today, but you're gonna have to watch the video to you're going to watch the video all the way through to know what it is. I'm Brant in my head channel on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Patreon, and T Public, merch on T Public. And I make Kiss videos and other videos. I just released a video last week about something. Can't remember what it was.
Eight
I think
tracks.
8 tracks. Yes,
Congrats.
8 tracks. That's right. 8 tracks. And it was actually shot about 2 weeks ago, maybe possibly pushing 3 weeks ago. And so yeah, so that's getting some pretty good feedback. And I've got a couple bids out on some an 8 track for Dress to Kill, and I'm getting ready to purchase a few 8 track refurbishing kits because I discussed in that video you have to basically replace the little spring in the back and under the middle thing where the playback head goes across. And plus, I've got one that Rick sent me for Hotter Than Hell that I'm going to have to open up and actually resplice. So I'm ordering the kits to do that. Make a video about that. I got a video of some stuff I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making a video for some stuff that I've got, some pickups, and I'm going to make a video that's kind of side adjacent to this one where I open up well, I've already opened it, but where, believe it or not, I opened it. The Kiss Creatures that I know, right? Shocker. Kiss Creatures of the Night box set, and I'm going to go through it because honestly, I've not really gone all the way through it. I kind of flipped through it and kind of looked at it a little bit, but I've not really gone all the way through it. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make a video. And probably at the end of this month, I'm going to be opening up my pool for the season, Memorial Day weekend. So I will probably make a video about that too, because people like pool opening and closing videos for informational purposes. So yeah, so come on and head on over after this video and check me out if you haven't already.
That time of year.
That time of year, for sure. It's getting there slowly but surely.
Nah, I'm good with it. I'm good with the 50s.
Mhm. I know
Well,
you're
I'm
gonna be
AJ.
you're gonna be cussing on Instagram within a couple of weeks from now.
I know.
Always, you post your weather and you're like, God dang it.
Yep. We had 82 yesterday and 49 this morning.
That's how it is here. It's basically doing the same thing here in the South. It's doing the same thing.
Frost the other day. I was like, yeah, that's why everyone's sick. So, anywho, I'm AJ, AJR underscore Zetro 1975 on Instagram, talking horror and Kiss and whatnot. And AJ's Happy Fun Time channel on YouTube, which is about collecting about 3 inches of dust since I've been last on there. But I'll get there. I'll get there one of these days. So that's about it, though. Fun stuff on that channel too. That's why it's Happy Fun Time. Whatever stories, mostly old man telling old man stories about a grander, funner, happier, more exciting time with props. That was me. Salud.
I can't ever follow Aaron. He makes me laugh too much. You guys make me also want to comment. Like, Bryan, I want you to get the Canadian originals 8-track. And Aaron, I want you to do Silent Night, Deadly Night on your channel.
I will.
Okay.
That'll I think it'd probably be a good, like a Christmas in July episode.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
And that's not too far away, unfortunately.
And if you would like suggestions from me, I am Rick from It's All For You Demon, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. YouTube channel, Instagram. I have a book called Wax Nights.
Keeping that in there.
And part 2 is coming out the first day of summer this year.
Can't wait.
June 21st.
That's what I'm aiming for that.
And I'm Tommy of Critical Kiss fame. Levi and I did do an episode, but we put it on the Old Heels and Quads channel to see if it would do anything, which it hasn't. So I don't know. It's entertaining as hell. I don't know why people don't watch more, but maybe it's just me. I will be 1 year older and wiser next week. So this is my birthday episode. And I'm happy
Good
that
birthday.
it's Creatures of the Night. Thank you. It's next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
So at the time of recording this, it's 8 days away, I guess, technically. Or 7, depending on this day's already over. Then, you think about it, this day's almost over, and then tomorrow, is basically over. The Seinfeld reference.
Next
When-
Wednesday is
Jerry and Elaine in Florida. Insert clip here. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll do
Grant had a
more
birthday
videos.
since our last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I'm not quite a month into being 57. So yeah. Yep. And several of my kids have a birthday this month. I think 3 of my kids and 2 grandchildren. They're gonna break me.
Oh, geez.
So you really liked about August.
I mean, you gotta do something.
It's too hot.
The pool, AJ, the pool.
Oh, that's the old jingling the key.
I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
I was in the pool.
Insert that clip.
It shrinks.
Shrinkage.
Yeah.
It shrinks like a frightened turtle.
Right turtle. Let's just change this into a Seinfeld podcast.
All right, I'm in.
Show.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
in.
in.
Get rid of this.
Don't
Yeah.
throw that in the trash.
What's your favorite episode, Tommy?
What's up?
What's your favorite episode?
Oh my God. Oh,
It's hard,
probably
right?
probably the boyfriend because it's two parts, and Keith Hernandez is pretty hilarious in it. But he's also a Met, and I don't like the Mets, so there's that factor.
Uh-oh.
The one where George has to get Mr. Steinbrenner the calzones when Kramer's heating up the jacket and pants in the pizza oven. I cook a pizza. I don't know how to cook a shirt. I cannot.
Thought he was stealing the tip money.
Oh man.
I think mine is the leather jacket episode. I don't know why. Love that
That's
one.
a good one. That's a good one. The what's the rainbow coat one when Kramer's the pimp or whatever. The wig master. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
The soup Nazi one is always classic because there's
It's
always
so good.
the other parts that are going with the armoire and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the
Are you
when
talking to me?
when George gets the massage from the guy that
I think it moved.
it moved.
Yeah.
But how'd you do this? Huh? How'd you get Korea? What? Your leg.
Your hamstring.
Korea. Your hamstring. Korea. I don't know.
And anything with Jerry Stiller, any episode when Jerry Stiller comes in after is gold.
Yeah.
The maestro when they're playing pool with the fucking oh. Okay.
Festivals, all that good stuff.
Now I just want to watch Seinfeld.
I'll be putting that on when I go to sleep tonight. Thank God it finally made Netflix.
Right.
I have all the DVD sets too still.
Do you really? No, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I took enough room with 6 or 7 seasons of Everybody Loves Raymond.
That's a good show too.
Another good one.
Yeah, and Three's Company, of course. I got all seasons of that.
King of Queens is my other one.
Yeah, that one's good too.
All right.
And now we got the Price is Right channel too. So I'm torn between what the hell to watch now.
I should have paused that rant so I didn't have to edit it.
Which one?
Just that.
Oh.
Long Seinfeld rant.
Oh, you gotta leave that in. You gotta leave that in. We'll get the creases.
I think enough of people that watch our show like Seinfeld.
That'll be the teaser. Be like, coming up on the next episode, we changed format.
Welcome to Movie Phone.
For the Critical Kiss, it's seriously Seinfeld.
There you go. There you go. All right.
I don't remember where we were at.
End scene.
Oh, critical moments.
Critical moments. To me, I remember when this album came out. I know I say that all the time because I was living it when it was happening, but I remember when Creatures came out. I remember going down to the record store and picking it up. And one thing that I noticed at the time, well, you didn't really see it so much with Unmasked or with The Elder either, but whenever Kiss had a release, there was always a big merch push. I think the last big time you saw that was with Dynasty. You go in and get Creatures, and there's the album, and not really posters or anything else like that. There's promo stuff but I remember taking this album home and listening to it and just being floored, just flabbergasted at how good I thought this record was compared to, at the time, I remember thinking I have not liked a Kiss album this much since probably Ace's record. And before that, probably, Alive 2. But as far as original material goes with the band all together, Creatures was like amazing. Still is. But it's got its highlights, got its low points, as we will discuss. And I remember, this was Kiss getting ushered into the MTV era. I remember the very first time seeing I Love It Loud on MTV. And that video is just amazing to this day. Such an iconic video.
Yeah.
And the band just looks awesome in it. Now you still see hints of the Elder. Ace still has his short hair. You still see hints of that Elder era. And the and and then I remember going to this tour and being surprised that there was this guy with makeup we'd never seen, respecting Ace. And we went and seen it in the Charlotte Coliseum, which is now the Bojangles Arena in Charlotte. And they had it's maybe about a 7,000 seat arena. And they had half of it curtained off. So there was the floor, and there was like half the sides, and then the stage. And they had back behind the stage curtained off. And so it was only half the arena, and it wasn't sold out. And but I think this was and I remember that. I think I've looked back, and that tour did not do very well. It didn't do as good as they thought it could have. And I think it was just people were burnt, and they were maybe getting a little tired of the makeup. And it's funny that years later we wanted it back. But mostly for nostalgia. But I think this album would have done a whole lot better if they would have chose to take the makeup off for this album. But I mean, who knows? Who knows if that's accurate? It might not be. But yeah, to me, this is like a sister album with the album we're doing next month with Lick It Up. I always call Creatures and Lick It Up sister albums because they're very similar in a lot of ways, and in a lot of ways they're not. And but I think this album is very critical. I think this is the album that kind of started Kiss back on the path of like a resurgence. They would be. I think had this album not happened, or this album had continued to go in a unfocused direction, I don't think the band would have lasted much longer, especially with the passing of Neil Bogart. This is actually their last Casablanca album. Lick It Up would be on Mercury. And so I think this album is probably one of their most critical in the catalog, because this is an album that had to be good, even if it didn't do as well could have or should have. It had to show the fans that were sticking or that had stuck around to this point that Kiss was still a viable rock band, and that they still could make heavy music. And I think but I think it kept a lot of people away, new fans, with the makeup and the costumes and the shtick of the kid. And I think it had gotten extremely long in the tooth. And that's why I think Lick It Up blew up, because they did look like everybody else. And I think that's why Lick It Up became so successful. Even though I think the songs on Lick It Up are on Creatures of the Night are just as good as the songs on Lick It Up. But I think when they stripped the makeup off, they no longer had they had, even with the makeup on with Creatures, I think they drew like imaginary lines, and they'd confined themselves in this imaginary box. But when they took the makeup off, they're like, oh, we can be 80s sleaze just like everybody else. And and you ended up with an album like Lick It Up and subsequent albums after. But to me, this album it's critical to me. I remember just wearing this album out, learning to play drums, learning to play the drums along to it. Eric's phenomenal. To me, there's two MVPs on this album, and they're not really so much Gene and Paul. There's two MVPs on this album, and Eric's one of them. Eric's the only member of Kiss that played on every single song on this album. I've got a little bit of a breakdown of that as we go along, but Eric is truly whoever it was two different people that recorded and mixed his drums.
Hmm.
They recorded them in like a storage unit off the side of the studio. And so they had room mics that was placed. That's how you just got that huge sound that it has. So yeah, the drums in kind of a way, and just the heaviness of the guitars, and the performances of everybody that played on this album. I think it makes it, to me, it's one of the, like, the crowns. It's like one of the jewels in the crown. That's just my opinion. That's all I got. AJ.
That was this one very special to me because this was the first one I got when it was released. Now I'd gotten Alive 2 and Paul and Peter solo albums. I knew who Kiss were. I saw 321 Contact, The Kids Are People Too, the Solid Gold, the Fridays, and I saw all that. But for some reason, I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing like Unmasked or the Elder in the store. I never saw the Elder in the stores. And so when I got this I got it when it was released. So it was really cool. And then I got everyone after that up to smashes. So man, and it's probably the heaviest stuff I ever heard at the time, sound wise, you know. And that video, yeah, that video blew me. And anytime I Let It Loud came on, it was like, oh my god, this is on. Because I've seen other Kiss stuff before, and it was really cool. But just something about the sound and Gene and the yelling the chorus, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
this is badass. So whenever it would come on, it was awesome. And I hear what you mean when you talk about it was kind of like almost like a bridge between that could have collapsed or
Mm-hmm.
they could have went and just kept going, which they luckily kept going. We got some good stuff after that, and then whatever. But yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure. I'm trying to think what era, but I think just because I'm a big sound guy. I like if something sounds good, I hope it's good too, but a good sound helps me. So, I mean, there's some really good albums that just sound like shit in general, and it kind of knocks it down a couple notches. But if it sounds good, and for me, I do like the songs. I do like everything about it, the cover, everything. So, it's one of my faves for sure.
One of my favorites, just because it was a huge one to find. I think when I came into being a fan, Exposed was so big, and seeing that Rio clip from
Oh,
Exposed was just like, oh crap, what is this from? Oh, it's from an album called Creatures of the Night. But I will say, this is my Creatures of the Night. This is the actual CD I bought back then. And this is the order I like of the songs. And this is my cover. Like, I know Creatures of the Night is one of the coolest covers ever, but I love this cover. And I think it's because I came into that era, that non-makeup Bruce, Eric, Gene Paul era.
mm.
And I knew it wasn't Bruce back then, but I don't know. I just have such a soft spot for this cover. Like I don't think I could ever buy a makeup CD, like a remaster.
Oh shit.
It's just like it wouldn't feel right. But I'm with you, and like as a huge Bryan Adams fan, seeing those tracks written by Bryan Adams and Jim Valance and Gene, I was like, oh man, I can't wait to hear that. And they're two of my favorite songs from this record. So it was just a very cool like summer to get this CD and just, I mean, I was, 5 years late, but it was so much fun.
I never heard the CD version of that. I had it on tape, your version, and I never really realize anything was different. I'd really like to hear that again.
They swap two tracks, don't they? Swap Killers and
Killers
Saint and
and
Sinner
Saint.
and Killer.
yeah, they put Saint Center almost at the end, and they moved Killers up to like the second track or something.
And then
Mhm.
there is some like mixing differences you can tell, but
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear that again.
Yeah, the first time that Creatures of the Night came on my radar was Alive 3, because that was like my introduction to Kiss, apart from the tribute album, because I got them at the same time. But on Alive 3, I Love It Loud just sounds so big. And
Yeah.
Creatures of the Night, the opening,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going crazy, and like I was like, holy shit, I need this album. Like this feels like this is the album for me. And when I got it, I was like, yeah, still like Love Gun better. And now I tell myself I still like Love Gun better, but I feel like I listen to Creatures more. So I don't know. Maybe this is like in the back of my mind, I'm still saying Love Gun because it's like that's there. That sound is ingrained. But like part of me is like, yeah, but Creatures is more my style. And when I was listening to it before we started, like I was telling my wife which song was my favorite, and the way I put it doesn't sound like me because it almost doesn't sound like a Kiss fan. I said this song, I like it. This is my favorite on the album, and it sounds the less like Kiss of any song,
Hmm.
which is weird. That's a weird statement to say, but also I think this album helped me branch out more into different, because I was like in that I was in love with Garth Brooks, and then I found Kiss through Garth Brooks, and then it's like now I like Jimi Hendrix, and now I like Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen and all these other musical acts, and I'm like Bryan Adams. Like I didn't get into Bryan Adams really until like 95, when what was the album with the best part of
so
you
far so
was,
good.
yeah, that one. Wait, no, that's So Far So
That's the
Good's the
greatest hits.
greatest hits.
18 Till I
One
Die.
after that, 18 Till I Die. That album, I remember my dad got it on CD and I stole it. But I mean, so this was like my gateway to stuff like Metallica, AC/DC, Iron Maiden, all those other different bands that I never really paid any attention to because Kiss was it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just the lore around this album. I mean, for the longest time, I always assumed it was Ace. And now I go back and listen to it and I'm like, this sounds nothing like Ace. How did I ever
Yeah.
even think that? But I was a kid and, stupid. I didn't know the difference. Now I can hear it. If I heard Ace guest on anything and I heard his guitar, I'd be like, that's Ace Frehley.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy the amount of people that were involved in this for it to sound like a cohesive album is, I mean, Michael James Jackson did a phenomenal job on this.
Mm-hmm.
And Lick It
For
Up as
sure.
well. I don't know,
For sure.
and Killers. I don't know why they didn't keep using him through the 80s. I guess Paul got a big enough boner for himself that he decided to take the reins.
That's the answer.
Did Paul produce Animalize?
Yeah. Or
Mm-hmm.
co-produced it, right?
It was a co-producer. Yeah.
But I mean,
But
he did keep Kiss afloat in the 80s. I mean, I think we're all in agreement of that
we're in
phrase.
agreement. We're in agreement of that.
We're in agreement. Shout out to Fido and Powie.
Well,
Okay. Track by track,
sure. So,
if we
like
have to.
like you said, this album has a lot of rumored and speculated ghost writers and ghost musicians. Track one, Creatures of the Night, starts the album, sets the tone for the album. And it was written by Paul and Adam Mitchell in Adam's Kitchen. It was one of the first tracks that Paul and Adam worked on. And Adam was kind of like he was almost like a fifth Kiss member during this album because he's all over the place, not just in writing, but he's the one that kind of brought in Vinny. He's the one that brought in Bryan and Jim. I mean, and Michael too. Well, because and Michael was the one who brought in Adam. So like, it was a very cohesive, like you said, it was hodgepodge, but it was very cohesive. Um, Creatures of the Night, just performance things. Creatures of the Night plays Paul plays rhythm. Mike Porcaro from Toto plays bass. Steve Ferris does lead. Adam Mitchell does additional guitar. He plays that. He plays that little. Anytime you hear that, that's Adam Mitchell doing that. And Steve Ferris does the lead. And
From
I
Mr. Mister, right?
yeah,
Yes.
from Mr. Mister.
There
Yeah.
is it on the road that I must travel.
So I mean, it's they had some big hitters on this album, and
Yeah, yeah.
the big hitters, and a couple members from Toto on this album. So I mean, it's like but Creatures of the Night, I think to me, it's a yes, yes, yes. It's critical to this album. It's critical to KISStory. It's critical to the catalog. It's a yes all the way across the board. Um, Creatures of the Night is that song goes beyond this album, and it goes beyond uh the catalog. That's why I said it makes it all the way to KISStory. To me, it's one of those songs that Kiss is a better band for having this song, even though Gene didn't play on it, and the lead wasn't done by. I mean, their technical wasn't a lead guitarist, even though Vinny pulled down most of the lead work on this album. He wasn't the only lead on this album. And he didn't just play lead on this album. Um, and he was involved in a lot of the writing with working with both Paul and Gene. I think he works, in my opinion, I think on this album in particular, and maybe on Lick It Up as well, I think he worked better with Gene than he did with Paul. I think Gene was more of his vein of writing. I think he had to kind of write in Paul's style because of Paul, but I think Gene, he just kind of, if he just picked up a guitar and started writing stuff, it was something that Gene would naturally just be like, yeah. So yeah, Creatures to me is 3 yeses all the way across the board.
I agree. 3 yeses across the board. Hell of a start to an album. Uh, they played it, often back in the day live. So even the non-makeup days. So did they play it on the reunion? Didn't they? Any of the reunion tours? No, that sucks.
No,
Wish they would.
that's a tragedy.
Yeah, but definitely, yeah. 3 yeses for me. Great starter. Get you going for sure.
3 yeses for me as well. It's a perfect song to make this album. Like it just starts it off so well. The title, the vibe, the
Yeah.
energy of this song. Like if you took this song and put it somewhere in the middle of Lick It Up, I don't think it'd have the same impact.
Mm-mm.
It just kind of get lost to be like, oh yeah, I do like that song. But here it's like a mission statement for this record. I'll leave it at that. That's and so amazing on a live 3. I'm sorry to pull in my non-makeup love, but Alive 3 was so cool because it's the only thing we had with the hum. And like you could really play like living room couch rock star with that record. And then it goes into Creatures of the Night, and you're just like, this is badass. So 3 across the board for me.
You still play Rockstar with that album, don't you, Rick?
Maybe.
Get in. Get on the couch. Get the dogs there.
Holy shit, dude. Anytime the Star Spangled Banner from Alive 3 comes on, I'm somewhere in my living room pretending to end a show.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're beautiful people. We love you.
And that's why I always say Never Stop Dreaming is a paraphrase of him saying Never Stop Rocking.
There
Yep.
you go. Perfect.
Yep.
We're all in agreement again. 3 yeses for me. Yeah, just this is where everybody talks about the drums on this album, is the beginning of Creatures of the Night. It's just so in your face. And the 85 remaster, they pull the drums back, right? That's what I thought. And I mean, where I get where they're going with it in 85, putting this back out and, trying to make it more hair bandish, you can't you can't deny that this sound. I think Eric said he got the idea for that sound from the first Motley Crue album, from Tommy Lee's drums, how they just
Oh, wow.
sounded so loud. I believe that's right. Or it was Tommy heard Eric's drums and they used that for Shout at the Devil. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Or maybe it was Shout and this. I don't remember. Somebody said something along those lines and it could be reversed. But yeah, I mean, those little that Adam Mitchell does, that's
Mhm.
fucking killer. And I mean, Steve Ferris, Mister, like, what are you doing here, man? But and not that I like Mister, but that solo is fucking, he shreds, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, this song is forever ingrained in my head on Alive 3, though. The hum, no, you wanted the best, you got the best, just right into it. And
Mhm.
you hear the pyro going off and shit. That's so fucking cool.
For
Whether that
sure.
one was doctored or not, it was. But it sounds so great. And it sounds live.
That's all you asked for.
That's it.
I would say your speculation, real quick, of the Eric Carr Tommy Lee thing. I think it was Tommy probably because Louder Than Hell from Theater of Pain is a I Love It Loud ripoff
Yeah.
Yeah,
from
that's
beginning to
true.
end.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Oh,
Shout at the Devil, you kind of get that I Love It Loud vibe, or even Too Young to Fall in Love.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
The drums on Shout at the Devil, they eerily sound like a definitely a head nod to the drums on Creatures.
I can't remember which album came out first. I almost want to say Shout at the Devil came out first.
What? Before Creatures?
Yeah. Wait, no, Shout at the Devil was 83.
Hmm. Yeah,
83. Yeah, yeah.
Creatures was out before
Yeah.
Shout. Because I wasn't a Motley Crue fan. Motley Crue wasn't on my radar yet. Motley Crue would come on my radar shortly after this, and this kind of primed me for that because Kiss didn't make this up to this point. Kiss hadn't made an album like this,
No.
and they hadn't made an album like this. This was like cutting new ground for them. That's why I said this album is what makes it so critical. And that's just once you hear an album like this, then you're not much of far of a leap to go to bands like Wasp and Motley Crue and Rat, and it was just a natural progression because they had stepped it up to that what early 80s, early and mid 80s rock and heavy metal was going to be. And so I
And
remember.
and people lump those bands though into that hair band name. And
Mhm.
I get, Motley did kind of dip their toe in it a bit with the ballads and everything, but I still don't consider Motley Crue really a hair band. I don't consider Rat a hair band.
So let me ask you this real quick, and we don't have to beat this to death, but like if you think of Motley Crue, Quiet Riot, Rat,
And
why
Wasp, throw Wasp in there too. I don't
and
consider them a
Wasp,
hair band.
why is Creatures of the Night, like not us, but just like the normal public, why is Creatures of the Night never mentioned with those records? Do you
That's
think it's the
question.
makeup?
I think it's because of the makeup.
Okay.
Even though bands like Motley, because Motley ripped Kiss off in so many ways, but they weren't flat out kabuki
Yeah.
Right.
makeup. But I mean, in the live wire video, Nicky has his pants on fire, the bass player with the fire, Mick Mars
Yeah.
is spitting blood. And then Wasp was very theatrical with the blood and the razors and the saw blades and stuff. And Rat even had makeup and were drawing themselves with magic marker and had like, makeup on, but it just wasn't full kabuki makeup. But I think Kiss was one of those bands that made it okay. Kiss, New York Dolls and stuff like that, but Kiss was like more, 80s stuff. But it made it like okay, but they weren't full out kabukied out and you didn't know who they were. Um, those bands, their egos, they wanted you to know who they were.
Yeah, Kiss kind of still looked like a kids band at
Mhm.
that point.
That's why I think if they might have taken the makeup off during this time, they might have been got lumped in with Rat and Motley Crue and Wasp and all those early bands.
Every time Brant holds up that record, you need to add a little like sound bite of a little kid going, "Open me."
We go to the next song, Saint and Sinner. Let's see. Written by Michael Japp. Michael started working on this with Paul and then ended up finishing it with Gene. So I'm glad Paul kind of gave it up. And Mikhail
Yeah.
came into the camp. He worked on Paul with Paul. Worked with Paul on Paul's solo album. Might have worked on Paul too. I mean, who knows?
I'm ready.
Worked Paul over.
Worked Paul over you. Vinnie Vincent plays rhythm and lead on this. So Paul doesn't actually even perform on this song. This song is basically Vinnie, Gene, and Eric. Gene plays bass, Eric plays drums. I know this song has mixed reviews by people. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, it's critical to the album. Critical to the catalog, yes, I think it should be there. Some people might say no. Critical to KISStory, probably no. But I'm going to at least give it 2 yeses and 1 no. And this is a song that I've heard just over the time I've reviewed albums with people. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Me personally, I love Saint and Sinner. I love the drums on it. Eric is a beast. That comes in that and that swingy as that the way it kind of sways back and forward.
Mm-hmm.
And the riff is just so simple. It's just these long notes. It's like long notes.
Yeah.
And Gene sounds great on it. A little bit of a demon. Getting off this carousel. I always used to, you can do what you please. You can go to hell. I remember being a kid thinking, that's awesome. But this is more of that song, like, I remember a lot of the press back during the time, they kept saying, we're not compromising on this album. This is a rock album. We're not going to compromise on this album. We're going to do what we want to do. And if people like it, they like it. If you don't, then you can just, go to hell. This is and basically they were putting those words into these songs. And I love Vinny's solo on this. It's so melodic and it's just the solo on Saint and Sinner. When I hear it, it gives me goosebumps because it's just like Vinny, you're so good on this album. And Saint and Sinner, it's the first time Vinny appears on the album actually performing. And he didn't write this song. He wasn't involved in the writing, so I love it. But I give it 2 yeses and 1 no. But I know that you guys might not go that way. So
I give it a yes for the album. It's a cool as hell song. When did it get released? What was released in this album? I'm trying to figure out when I got it.
82.
No, I mean the month.
It's October, right?
October.
October. Okay. Because I specifically must have been the next summer. Remember listening to that song. This is one of them songs you listen. I remember listening to on my mom's record player with the windows open in the summer breeze, and something about it it's very summery to me. I don't know why. I mean, it's like the whole album is pretty like wintry and blue, but that song is more summery for me.
Yeah, this is like a fall album for me.
You were the first person I've ever heard mention winter with Creatures. I love it.
Yeah, well, I think it's all the blues, the darks, the blues. I don't know. Album, yeah. KISStory, probably no. Catalog, I'd give it a yes too. cool as hell. So yeah, I do like it a lot. And yeah, like you were saying, the solo and all that stuff. It's a really cool song. It's really good. So I like it a lot. So
Mhm.
I have 2 yeses and 1 no as well.
I also give 2 yeses and 1 no. The Brant, you hit it with Eric's drums, the hi-hat, that that open hi-hat. Oh my gosh. Just absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
And Gene's voice. It's the drums and the voice
Yes.
for me. And I say it all the time. I sound like broken record. This has such a Gene solo vibe to it. I love it. And
Mhm.
Gene wins this record for me. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That it? This is the song I was talking about earlier. This is my favorite song on this album. This
Wow.
song to me sounds like nothing else Kiss had done before or after even. Gene's voice is like it's like it progressed. Like Naked City is when you first start hearing that real smooth kind of demon sound. Then you get it like World Without Heroes on Elder, and then this. His voice is so smooth, and the vocal inflections that he does throughout is just so cool. But it's smooth, like you expect him to, but he's like, it's like, and it's almost an octave higher or half an octave higher, I guess. But man, I seriously love everything about this. And it's weird because, like you said, Brant, Paul doesn't play on it. Paul is my favorite member of Kiss. It makes no sense. Why would I like a Kiss song that Paul doesn't even play on? But yes, and Eric Carr's drumming, of course, it's phenomenal. So yes to the album, no to the catalog. I want to give it 3 S's just because I love it so much, and I love it loud. But I will give it to KISStory, I guess, because my KISStory, yes, because I love it so
Mhm.
much.
Right.
It's my favorite song on my second favorite album, so I'm gonna give it a yes to personal KISStory.
There you go.
Okay, track 3, Led Zeppelin's Keep Me Coming. Um, Keep Me Coming, written by Paul and Adam Mitchell. It's one of the last songs to be written for the album. And Paul plays rhythm, Gene plays bass, Vinny plays lead, Eric plays drums. This is one of the songs, the only songs that all four members, Vinny would become a member. He wasn't a member at this time, but this is just four people that are all four kind of would be members of the band. Um, Actually, Vinny would just be like anybody else after Eric. Eric was like hired in as a official band member.
Well, he signed a
Where
contract, then he
Right, he
never
signed it,
did.
and Vinny never signed the contract. And everybody after that wasn't an official member. But Keep Me Coming is one of those songs that when I was younger, I really didn't care for it. I actually kind of like it now. It's not one of my favorite tracks on the album. Um, but I just like, I don't know, sometimes I think this is a little bit of the beginning of Paul starting to showboat with his voice that he would really start to do moving forward from this point in time. And this is also the beginning of Paul's formula. Like Paul would begin to, in the 80s, he had a formula. He would have a song on the album that sounded like it, he was trying to emulate Led Zeppelin. He would continue to do that on Lick It Up, on Asylum. And then he would have a song that was kind of an upbeat song. He'd have an upbeat song too. Um, and he has one on this song, kind of, on this album, kind of. So, but it's not my favorite, but it's got some cool things on it. I like how there's one part in it during like the turns in between the verses where Gene's just going do 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 do, and then when it goes into the verse and the Gene starts playing on the bass, what Paul's playing on the rhythm, that they start playing together. Uh, I think it's great. But to me, I think it's critical to the album, because it should be on this album. And but I don't think it's critical to the catalog or critical to KISStory. So it's a yes and 2 no's for me.
I was always on the fence about this song. Definitely, I hear the Led Zeppelin esque to it. I mean, you can't deny it. Uh, I do like it, but I'd probably give it 3 no's across the board. I if it wasn't on the album, I wouldn't miss it, or it wouldn't feel like it was missing something, or I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, Paul Plant. It's like, all right,
Paul
good.
Plant.
It's not a bad song. It's fine, but I'd still give it 3 no's though.
I mean, even at the end where he's like, "You got to keep me coming, coming, coming." I'm sitting here going, "Okay, okay, okay, Robert." Woman, you need.
Yeah, right. So it's 3 no's for me, but nothing negative or hateful towards it. It was kind of like, you know,
It's a me.
yeah.
I'm actually going to go 3 no's as well because this song, it feels like Creatures of the Night. You're like, yes, Creatures of the Night. This record's going to be awesome. Saint and Sinner, you're like, yes, Creatures of the Night. This one, you're like
What happened?
feels like it belongs on Asylum more than
Hmm.
Creatures of the Night to me. And Brand, I'm sorry, I have to ask, are you thinking the other Led Zeppelin songs are Give Me More from Lick It Up and Radar for Love
Mhm.
from Asylum? Okay.
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking too. But yeah, I remember even being in high school thinking like this is a Zeppelin ripoff. So it's very apparent. It's a good song. No ill will against it, but
Yeah.
Tommy.
It's a good song, but it's a whole lot of love.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, I do like it. I like Paul's voice on it. I like everything about it, but 3 no's. Take this one off, throw Nowhere to Run in its place.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that's good.
Okay.
That's good. Track number 4, Rock and Roll Hell, written by Jim Valance and Bryan Adams, originally for BTO. So it's kind of a cover song. They reworked the lyrics for Kiss. Gene insisted that he add a verse in order for the song to be included on the album. Kind of bullied Jim and Bryan.
I'm Gene
Gene's
Simmons of Kiss.
Gene's contributions to the well, the conversation goes, he's talking to him on the phone. He's like, I like the song, but I think it needs another verse. And Jim and Brian were like, well, we think the song's fine the way it is. He goes, well, to be on this album, it needs to be another verse, and I'm going to write it. And Jim was like, oh, okay, I see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get share of the royalties.
That's right.
That's why it's great to be me. They insist he add a verse in order for the song to be included. Gene's contributions ended up being minor. He just wanted the credit for the royalties. This is another song that Paul's not on. You'll see a trend here, kind of in a way that if it's a song that Gene's working on, Paul's not involved. Robin Ford played rhythm and lead. Now, I did try to do some background on Robin Ford. I really didn't know where he came in from. I saw
He
him on some.
was I even know how to spell his name. That's sad. Uh, he was like a folky guitarist, blues,
Yeah.
jazz. He collaborated with Miles Davis, Joni Mitchell, George Harrison, Rick Springfield,
Okay.
and Kiss. He was a member of the Yellow
Honestly, think
Jackets.
yeah, the Yellow Jackets. That's right. And there's somebody else on here that was kind of
Yeah,
might be Jimmy House that was
yeah.
kind of the Yellow Jackets as well.
He was the bass player for
You
the Yellow
know,
Jackets.
yeah, they just had like a coat of many colors, people coming in on this and everything. But I just think this would have been a cool opportunity for Gene to play rhythm. Gene likes playing rhythm. He plays rhythm on one of the songs later, one of the good songs later. Um, but Paul, he could have done this and maybe lead that and maybe lead the solo because the solo kind of follows the way the song starts. Um, but Robin Ford played rhythm and lead. Gene plays bass, and Eric plays drums. And I love this. I love this song. It's a storytelling song, and I like the way it just starts at oh, ba-da-da-da-da, comes in and do 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 do, and just do, do, and Gene's on that bass. Been on the fire. He comes in with that cool voice, and I'm just like, oh, dude, and when he heads his hand high and screams, the way he does it, it's like. Gene is awesome on this song. This is a song that another song that when I was younger, I really didn't care for. But I love this song now. When it comes on, everything is just good about it, I think. So I think it's critical to the album. I think it's critical to the catalog. Because this is one that kind of people that know this song. But I don't think it's quite big enough where it's critical to KISStory, in my opinion.
Awesome song. I love it too. It was always so badass to me as a kid. I'd give it a yes for the album. Yeah, I give it. I don't know. KISStory. In the long run, it was kind of cool history when you found out about Bryan Adams and the other guy. Was there an Adams record out at this point? Was he?
Yeah, you got it. He had 2 records out.
Oh, he did. Okay, see, and you're a kid, I knew run. What was his first big hit that I
Run to You.
Run to You? Yeah, I had that 45.
I didn't discover Bryan Adams until Run to You in summer
Well, I
'69.
mean, he was gonna call You Want It, You Got It. Bryan Adams has never heard of you either. So that's how big he was.
What was the one? What was the one that this time was on? Was it on the
Cuts
same
like a
album
knife.
as like Run to You? Huh?
Cuts like a knife.
Cuts like a knife. Okay.
Okay.
That's when I kind of really discovered Bryan
I
Adams
have
and
that on vinyl if I need to
became
go get
became
it.
became a fan. I love Bryan
So
Adams.
I need to listen to him more because I did like the earlier stuff that I heard. When the newer stuff came around, it was leaning more towards soft rock, at least from what they played, from
Hey
what I
man,
heard.
please forgive me is one of my wife's me and my wife's
I
top
fucking
5
love that song.
songs. That song
So good.
Yeah.
still feels like first night.
First time.
When
I
I
was
was
like, oh,
when I was
you got me
18
on
years
the.
old, I stayed up to tape that off the radio.
Oh
That's
wow.
how bad my life was when
Dude, have you ever loved a woman? Whoo,
Oh yeah.
shit.
Mm,
Yeah.
So good.
Maybe I'm just not romantic enough. I don't
yeah.
know. But I'd give it 3 across the board. The hell with it. I'm giving it 3 across the board. It's
Give
a
it
good song.
3.
It's good. It's good. It's a good song. It's cool as hell. Gene's cool as hell. The song's cool as hell. Yeah. So yeah, I give it 3 across the board. The hell with it. The hell with it. I'm doing it.
Do
Do
it
it
live.
live.
I give it 3 across the board as well. It's the Eye of the Tiger of the Kiss catalog
Yeah.
because it is such
Whoa.
a believe in yourself song. It is
Yeah.
it is a if you're ever down, like if work ever has just drained you and you're like, I want to be doing something cool with my life. This is the song you listen to, and it changes everything. And I love the fact that Bryan Adams co-wrote it. I love the fact that it was on BTO's record before,
Nice.
and like that version's not very good at all. And I love the fact that they rewrote it the way they did rewrite it, because I think at the time Bryan Adams was still wanting fame and still wanting to be a rock star himself. I mean, he had toured with Journey, but he wasn't like a name
Mm.
and a household name yet. And I think a lot of these lyrics are that. I do love the fact that I think they stole the title from the Cars.
Rock and Roll Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Because that's in a 70s car song, 79 car song. I can't think of the name of that song off the top of my head. But anyway, I love this song, Three Across the Board, ultimate Gene song, just
Yeah.
so good. And I love the fact that the demo that Bryan Adams redid, that demo is on the Creatures of the Night box set, the same playing style, because it started with the drums. It didn't start the way it does on the studio record. And I love the fact that on the Creatures box set, you get to hear Eric play it the way Bryan and Gene would have written it. But
Right.
three across the
Now,
board.
what is the Gene verse?
It's the very last verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
It all seems kind of meant anyway, so.
Yeah, it's the one something about he won't stand for second place. Is that the is that the last verse? Something where he says he won't stand. Let's see. Let me look that up real quick.
Let me see the lyrics. Hold on. Putting us on the spot. He's on the run, won't stand for second base. Yeah.
Yeah. He's on the run, won't stand for second place, but his turn may come. He may never come. He's not a victim. You can see in his face, but you can see what he's become. He wants a bad, but he wants no charity. He thinks
Yeah.
his destiny. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And a little side note here off of Origins Volume 1, I love Ace's version. Because I love when he goes, might even steal a guitar. You know, and I just love the way the way he throws his lyrical phrasings on this song.
Why do you suppose Ace chose that?
I think
I
it's
mean, I like it. I like it. Why do you suppose he chose that song?
I think
I
he
think
feels
it's
it. I think he felt it.
and I think it's because he liked that song on this record and he was
Mhm.
probably pissed he didn't get to play on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably like, "This is what I've been telling you guys for 2 years. We should have done." You know.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, he was in the video for I Love It Loud, and he got to play it live in 2000 and 2001, well, in 98, I guess, or 99, the Alive 4 Millennium, whatever.
Yeah.
So he got to play that. That was the only thing off Creatures he played
Yeah, that's the really
until he did
sad
Rock and
thing.
Roll Hell.
That's the really sad thing about Ace with him being removed from the band, and then they go to make an album like this, and he's not even on it because he was too messed up from the wreck and results of that wreck and stuff, and the bridge had kind of, I think, had been burnt because Gene and Paul didn't want him out of the band. You know, they have never fired Ace, never. I'll fight people to the death on that. They even at the reunion and stuff after that, they never fired him. They always wanted Ace in the band because they know that he's a fan favorite. And
Mhm.
Gene and Paul both personally went to his house and begged him to stay in the band. And he's like, "No, I'm done. I'm
And
done."
I was shocked Paul admitted that on the A&E thing
Yeah,
because he was like, "I drove up to his house and basically begged him."
yeah,
But I think the Elder had a lot to do with it. Can you imagine being in a rock band and you do the
Yeah.
Elder? You'd be like,
Mhm.
"Screw this, I'm
yep,
done."
yep,
Yeah, for it to be Ace's last album with Kiss and Eric's first, like who do you feel worse for?
right,
Yeah, oh, that's a good way to put it.
right.
That
I just wish,
that could be the Tommy bonus round of the trivia. Who do you feel worse for, Ace or Eric?
I just think that Ace and Eric would have had a fun time making this album. And I just think it,
I think Ace and Eric had a blast on the Unmasked tour. You
mhm.
Yeah,
see any picture of the Unmasked tour? Those two are like side by side smiling.
Yeah.
and neither one of them ever said a bad word about the other.
No.
Yep, yep,
As for Rock and Roll Hell, I was gonna give it one, and just to the album, it's fucking awesome. The rhythm section, the bottom end, whatever you want to call it, that ooh, ooh, ooh. It's just
Hmm.
brooding and in your face demon, but still with that smooth demon. It's not
Hmm.
too much, and he goes up and it's awesome. Uh, I'll give it yes to the album and yes to KISStory because Ace covered it, and I
Hmm.
think that tells you something about it. And obviously the Bryan Adams joint.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
All
but
right.
but
So,
not to the
oh,
catalog, I don't think. Sorry.
not to the catalog. Okay. So the last track on the first side, um, the first side, it feels really one, two, three, four, five. I mean, the first, yeah, it's five tracks, but the first side feels really long. Um, Danger, written by Paul and Adam Mitchell. It was written and demoed at Adam's house using a drum machine, and Paul was worried that Eric would not nail the drum part, but he did. Um, and Paul plays rhythm. Vinny plays Jimmy House Haslett plays bass.
Easy enough.
Eric plays Eric plays drums. And it I saw in two different places where Vinny was credited with the lead, and I saw in another place that it was possibly Bob Kulick that played the lead. So it's debated if Vinny played the lead on this track or if Bob Kulick did. So um Danger is one of those songs. It's like, honestly, I'm just going to be honest with you. Most of the time, when I remember being a kid and having this on album, a lot of times after Rock and Roll Hell, I would flip the album over and go straight to I Love It Loud because I love it loud so much.
Mhm.
Danger was one of those songs that it just felt like a filler track to me. I didn't know what a filler track was back then, but if I called a song filler on the album, it probably would be this song. Um, and plus it just the I mean, I love the drums. He's a Eric's a beast. To keep that up for however long this song is, that is a tough beat to keep up and just consistently keep it up. And uh but And I love I like the verses, like in the night, I will be waiting. And the way the guitar goes with Paul, ready to go. But the the chorus just irks me. The danger, danger, give me danger, danger. I'm just like, you know, I don't know. The chorus on this song kills it for me. But so yeah, so me, this is one of those songs like, this is my first kind of no, no, no. Um, because I
No,
really
no,
think the album, like, let's take, Tommy said earlier, let's take this song off and let's put Down on Your Knees on here. Let's, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Let's do something like that. Something
no.
that's more, are you ready to rock?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
So that's how I stand on this one. It's not my it's probably my least favorite track on the whole album.
I think it's a banger, to be honest with you. I'd like it on the album. Uh, no, on the other two, but the drums. It's like I think they cranked them up just a little bit, even louder. The drums are
Yeah.
like maxed out. If it's just me or not, I'm like the drums sound even louder in this song. For God's sakes! But I do
Yeah.
like it. I always thought it was a badass song. So I give it a yes for the album, but no on the other two. But keeper for me, keeper.
I do not like it, and I give it three no's. Filler is a great way to describe this song to me. And I also just thought, as we're talking, Molly Crew played two shows on the Creatures of the Night tour. I think they ripped off the song title for Shut of the Devil.
Danger.
Danger.
Entirely different feel of a song, but yeah.
Yeah, three notes
It,
for me. It's totally filler, and I'm with you, Brant. I didn't own it on album in high school, but had I would have flipped it over because I played Rock and Roll Hell and it was straight to I Love It Loud.
this is Hollywood.
Reno's. Like I said, you took the words right out of my mouth. Give me Down on Your Knees instead of Danger. I like Danger, except for the chorus. So it's just repetitive and it's a one-word chorus, basically. So give me a different, tell me why you're Danger, not just in the verse, but give me something to sing back. Yeah, no. But I do like it. I do.
I think
I'm not gonna say it's filler. I won't say it's
Yeah.
filler. I respect Rick's choice of words
Mine too.
and Brent.
I think
I
think
won't
it's
say
filler.
filler. I can't say filler. I can't say
I think
filler.
it was
But
Paul. I think it was Paul trying to be like, "Ooh, we're writing a song that's got Creatures of the Night and Saint and Sinner and Rock and Roll Hell. What can I write?" And I've got a song that sticks out like a sore thumb called "Keep Me Coming."
I got it.
What can I do to make a song that sounds dark and dangerous? Oh, danger,
Yeah.
dangerous,
No,
danger.
Take.
Change is my middle name.
All right. So put down on your knees, and nowhere to run on creatures, and just take partners in crime away altogether,
Yeah.
and then you can put keep me coming on killers, and 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 put danger on killers. That because it shows more growth. You're showing me where you're going with danger, with the instrumentation and the verses, but the chorus stinks. Hey
Mhm.
Paul, your chorus stinks. So yeah.
It's odd Paul would allow a chorus like this to make it.
Yeah, it's not Paul. Well, I don't know. Love Gun. Love Gun is a two-word.
Yeah, but that's
Mhm.
a badass song.
It's
Yeah.
so cool. I guess I'm okay with my favorite song having two words in the chorus, but
Yeah.
not one.
This
Not one.
this is one of those early examples where it just, I mean, I think that he will have a few examples in the 80s, in the non-makeup era, but this is just one of those early examples where I just feel like he's just trying too hard.
He's
Like,
he's trying he's trying too hard by simplifying.
mhm.
And I
So
love the
now,
fact that Tommy coined the phrase smooth Gene.
Smooth
Smooth
Gene,
Gene.
Smooth Gene.
That's Thief of the Night Gene is
Yeah,
smooth Gene.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the drink of the day.
yeah. Have you had your
Smooth
Smooth
Gene.
Gene?
Smooth Gene. Make it a double.
I'll have a smooth Gene. Neat.
Smooth Gene, neat. What does it sound like? It don't sound like yay yay.
Yeah.
So flipping the vinyl, we're going to side two. I love it loud. Written by Vinnie Vincent, and Gene Simmons. Vinnie was going by Vincent Cusano at the time of recording Creatures. And at the time of recording Creatures, there hadn't been a discussion for Vinnie to replace Ace. The band still wanted Ace back. Eric had been brought in as official member. This song was originally called Loud and Proud when Vinnie had been writing it for his band Warrior that was rehearsing in the same studio with his band. And Adam Mitchell, who had worked with Vinnie before on some projects, brought him over and introduced him to Gene and Paul. So this is
And
one of the first songs
real
that
quick,
Gene and
before you go any further, before they decided on Vinnie Vincent, Vinnie wanted his name to be Mick Fury. Not Nick Fury of Avengers fame. Mick
Nick,
Fury.
Nick Fury sounds like he
So,
came out of
sounds like a
70s porn.
professional wrestler.
Yeah, which is where Chris Jericho got his last name, was from Halloween, Walls of Jericho.
Yeah,
Also where he
there you
got
go.
his finishing move from.
Finishing move.
I think it's cool how they, his name was Vincent Cusano, but they kept the name Vinny. And they kept the name Vincent and just made it his last name and then put Vinny in front of it, because I mean, hey,
Yeah.
Vinny Vincent,
Well,
um,
like Stanley Paul.
Stanley Paul, yeah, Stanley Ison, Stanley
Yeah,
Isom. So
Stanley Paul.
became Paul Stanley. So this is to this for this to be the huge juggernaut of a song in the Kiss catalog that it is.
Yeah.
Probably everybody that knows Kiss knows I Love It Loud. Probably in their top 10 streams. Paul does not play on it. Not a note. Not
Oh
a
wow.
note. This
Does
this
he sing?
song is
Does he sing background vocals on it at all?
he probably
That's,
sings background vocals on it. I
Yeah,
don't
sounds
know
like it.
that background chorus sounds mostly like Gene to me.
it's
Like
pretty
Yeah.
deep.
like 20 Genes.
Yeah,
Um
probably 10
but
Erics.
yeah. So Vinny plays rhythm and lead, that that like 12 note solo. Gene plays bass, Eric plays drums. So this is like three people on I Love It Loud. Um, I mean, I Love It Loud has to be three across the board. I Love It Loud is like one of my favorite Kiss songs. The just that every time I sit down behind a drum set, it don't matter if I'm at church, or if I'm over on here on my kit at home. If I'm sitting on a throne behind drums, I always at some point in time, and there's a guy that is in on the praise team at my church. He has a Tommy Thayer like official Les Paul, and he's usually like right over from me. So I'll sit down and I'll at some point in time while we're warming up, I'll be like, boom, boom, chat, boom, chat. And he'll look over at me, he'll go, hey, 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 yeah, yeah. So it's
And that's
like that.
that's the opening clip.
Yeah.
I
So it's
just,
just,
when you said throne, it just pictured you on the toilet, like
yeah,
sink,
yeah,
sink
yeah.
door, sink, sink door, sink, sink door, and your wife's like, "What are you doing up there?
What are you doing up there?
Hey, hey, yeah. You need
I'm
more
taking
toilet
a
paper?
shit.
You need toilet
Stand
paper?
up.
What are
No,
you doing?"
stay sat down. No standing
That's
up.
just, he's actually just doing it with his ass.
I'm actually on the toilet right. I'm actually on the toilet right now. This is my bathroom.
There you go.
It's
Somebody heard.
I
a
keep
union
standing
thing.
keep standing up because my legs are going to sleep. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Um, three yeses for me. I mean, I Love It Loud, and this is the song. This was their, to me, this was and their anthem. I remember they pushed this song so hard, and it's just listen to the words. Stand up, you don't have to be afraid. And it loud, I want to hear it loud, right between the eyes. Don't want no compromise. And I mean, to me, it's like the anthem. Strut boy. To me, it's the anthem
Yeah.
of this era of Kiss. So to me, it's three yeses across the board.
Oh, hands down, definitely. Three resounding yeses for me. Like I mentioned earlier, the video, seeing that video as a kid, badass. Hearing those drums for the first time, badass. It's a staple still, right? I'm not wrong
Yeah.
about that, right? So they kept it around. So yeah, it's three definite yeses for me. I love this song. I love the sound. I love the chorus. I love everything about it. It's what made you want to buy the album when it first when you first heard it. So at least for me, so, three C's, amigos.
Three
C,
yeses for
C,
me as
C.
well. I have to ask. So the drums on this record are hugely important. Why the drums on Larger Than Life? Or why are those drums different than any other Kiss song at the time? I'm just curious. And Brant, as a drummer, I didn't know if you had any intel on that.
I mean, they were all recorded at the same time. Um, and whether people want to believe it or not, Peter played on all those because that was a little bit before Anton came into the camp. Um, but I just think that that was one of those where they were mixing it for that, trying to give it that big sound. But it's, all it is just extra reverb and extra reverb on the snare and the toms and the bass. I mean, that's really, or I don't think they recorded it in a different room. I just think that they did reverb. Now, they got air sound by recording it in a bigger room, but
And the reason I ask is like as a teenager, I just remember hearing I Love It Loud and thinking Larger Than Life because I had heard Alive 2
Yeah.
at the time. And three across the board for me. Love this song. It's so classic and so universal. And again, fifth grade Theater of Pain was huge to me. I always loved um, Louder Than Hell.
Mm.
And so hearing I Love It Loud immediately took me back to Theater of Pain and Louder Than Hell. And then I'm a huge Smashes fan, and the drums lacking on Smashes is so weird to me. It's almost charming. So three across the board, absolutely love this song. And I love how universal it is. Like somebody may have mentioned that. It's just such a cool song. And why did they cut out some of the verses live? I've never understood that either. I have a lot of questions in this episode. Agree for me, Tom.
Yeah.
Yes,
Excuse me, Mr. Simmons.
I have questions.
Smash is just that the 85 version then?
It's worse than the 85 version.
It's
Oh,
worse
shit.
than,
Okay.
like, the bass, instead of the bass being like, "Ooh, ooh, it's like, ooh, 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 ooh." It's like they took
Oh.
off the room echo and you're just getting the mic that's like right up inside the bass drum.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Because if you're
Wow.
gonna mic a bass drum properly, you have a mic that's in front of it, behind it, like one that's getting the smack
Yeah.
of the mallet on, and the one inside of it getting the whoop whoop. And then you have a couple mics in front and behind that's like picking up the room, and you kind
Yeah.
of adjust all those to make your bass drum sound the way you want it to sound.
They really neutered it then, huh?
It's like they took all those mics off and just, it sounds like they even took the mic. Yeah.
They took all the flavor out of it.
Yeah.
They
Mhm.
compressed it too much, is what they did. They
Well, yeah.
compressed the
See,
drums too much.
Mhm.
I never pick up on stuff like that because I just put it on and I just listen to it, dicking around or playing video
That's why
games.
you gotta listen to the versions like either simultaneously or like one after the other, and you're like,
That
holy
sounds like a lot of
shit!
work, Tommy. That sounds like a lot of
I
work.
know, I know. Hey,
Well,
but you're a professional podcaster now, so you have
yeah.
to do these things sometimes.
Uh,
I'm gonna give it 3 across the board as well. There are days where I just don't want to hear this song because I feel like I've heard it 1,000 times 1,000 on a loop. But it's also one of those songs that you'll randomly like. Who hasn't been walking around the office or whatever at work and randomly like your
oh yeah.
autism kicks in and you're waiting for somebody to
HR needs to see you right away, Tommy.
go.
With all the stuff in your
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah. But universal, like you said, Rick. NFL
Oh, yeah.
games, soccer games, hockey games, baseball
Yeah.
games, basketball games, everywhere. And if any sporting event you watch on TV, there's a 95% chance you'll hear this in the background.
Or at least just the very beginning. Just doom,
Yeah.
doom, 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 doom.
Maybe
And
a
then
couple of hey, yes.
drop the puck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I know they played at Blackhawk games.
Oh, I'm sure they have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I've wondered the verse thing, and also to this day, because the first time I heard it, I thought instead of Gene saying "better believe it," I've always thought he said paraplegic.
Oh Jesus!
So to this day, every time I listen to "I Love You Loud," I sing it that way.
Oh my God!
Little fun fact about me, folks. Then again, like most kids in the '90s, though, I thought that Travis Tritt was actually in a wheelchair the whole time.
Why?
From the trilogy of videos he did as the military vet.
Oh, I
Yeah.
okay. I thought
So I don't know.
I can't.
I
Sammy
can't
Davis Jr.
hide
wasn't
the
really the
way I
Candyman,
feel
right?
about you anymore.
Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
yes, he was the Candyman. The Candyman can, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hey Rick,
Little-
the I did a Google search and the tracks on side 4 were recorded live without an audience in Capitol Theater at the Capitol Theater in Passaic, New Jersey.
Oh,
And
Say,
then
yeah.
overdubs, guitars and overdubs were recorded and mixed at Electric Lady. So maybe that being in a theater could probably contribute to
And if
having
it was recorded
like
live in the theater like that, it probably Peter also probably had a phaser on his drums.
yeah.
France froze. You were froze for a second.
Oh, I don't know. My internet's probably been
you're
stupid.
getting a little chippy down there. You're getting a little chippy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
A
trying
little
not to
choppy
be.
choppy pee pee.
I'm trying not to be choppy choppy. There's no telling what's going on here.
But right,
I
you would agree. You're in agreement that Peter probably had a phaser on his drums for
probably,
side 4. Yeah.
probably. All right. Track number 7. I still love
Oh,
you.
can't wait for this one.
I still
Can't
love you.
wait.
Tell me what you
Written by Paul and Vinny. One of the early writing projects between Paul and
To
Vinny.
each other.
Originally titled.
Not that there's
What'd
anything
you
wrong
just
with
say?
that.
Not that
What'd he
there's
say?
anything
What'd
wrong
you
with that.
say? I missed it.
He
I
said
said
to
to
each
each
other.
other.
Um,
Well, him
it
and
was
Peter had one.
Vinny started writing this, and as he was writing it, he was originally titled and it's Still in Love with You. Vinny noted, and Paul came in and they rewrote some things. Vinny noted that this song received a lot of production time. Although Vinny co-wrote most of the song, he does not play a note on it. So this is basically Paul playing rhythm, Robin Ford playing lead. He returns from Rock and Roll Hell. He played rhythm on Rock and Roll, or he played rhythm on Rock and Roll Hell and lead. And then Eric plays the drums and the
And the
bass.
bass.
And the
Ooh.
bass.
Slap
So
at the
Gene does
bass.
he slap at the bass, and Gene don't appear on
Eric
this
played
song.
bass.
I'm about to be the odd man out.
Mama say
I feel
Probably
I
same
feel like
tune.
I'm about to be the odd man out because I Still Love You. It's one of my favorite
Oh,
Paul songs.
hello,
Rick
Rick left.
left.
Rick left.
Um, I like the opening line. You tell me that you're leaving and I'm trying to understand. You know, I mean, I like that. I had myself believe it. I could take it like a man.
Do, do, do,
Then
do.
you gotta go, then you gotta
You gotta
know.
know that's killing me.
But and let me tell you, one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I love this song, it's not just I think it's a Paul Stanley construction with Paul's good lyrics, and very well thought out. I stinking love Eric's feels in this. He sounds like a freaking freight train and a hurricane. At sometimes all the when he's doing the triplets in between the toms and the bass, it's just this song's fun to play to me, and especially when they do that build where they're like that, like dun 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 and they start leading up into going into
Yeah.
the solo, it's like a storm is coming, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and that bah, 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 it's like, you know, I love this song. I love this song. And I mean, I think it's critical to the album. They played it live.
They played
They
it on
played
Unplugged.
they played it on Unplugged. So I think it's a song that Paul really likes. Um, and uh, I like it. Um, so I like it better than Keep Me Coming. I like it better than Danger, but I do not like it as good as Creatures. Creatures, to me, it's like Paul on this album is Creatures. I Still Love You, Keep Me Coming, and Danger. That's my order for Paul on this. So it's 3 yeses for me because it made it all the way to Unplugged.
Well, you're gonna have some company because I agree with you. I agree with you. I like it a lot. Now, annoying live version aside.
It is totally annoying. I hate it live. I hate it
Oh,
live because
me
Paul
too.
gets into the whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
I
whoa,
know.
whoa.
That makes you not like the original a little bit, you know. But then you get that out of your mind. I like it too. I like it on the album. I like it in the catalog and even history because, yeah, like you said, it's been played. He's kept on to it. He's hung on to it, and just stop doing that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
He's
And
got some
maybe
boom.
shave off about 40 seconds because it is a little long, you know, but
Yeah.
it's good. I like it a lot. I give it 3 S's, and I can't wait to hear what Rick has to say.
I'm gonna be nice.
No, don't.
No, don't be nice.
I love the Phil Collins drum fills. Love them.
Yeah,
Got that.
yeah.
Got that. It makes me wish I would have played drums as a kid. The song from Detroit Rock City, "Nothing Can Keep You From Me" or whatever.
Nothing
This song
can
is
keep me
a,
from
a
you.
smidge better than that catastrophe of a song. This song kills this album, brings it to a screeching halt. Like, this album's so good. It's like going to see a live band, a band you love, and they play a 15-minute blues jam where they're just like, like, oh,
Time to go to bathroom.
oh my
Yep.
gosh. This is if there was ever a bathroom song on a record, it is this. And I will say, my favorite era is the Revenge era, the Alive 3 era. And Paul destroyed this song with that Revenge tour.
Mhm.
Just those gospel vocals at the end. And he did it in Unplugged too. And like shaking and like, oh, gross. Just stop. Makes me hate this song. And it makes me hate this version of this song. And like, side two of this record could have been so good, so good, and it's just destroyed. I do want to know, do you think it was written about Donna Dixon?
That's what I heard. That's what I think. I think it
Because
was written about
Dr.
Donna Dixon.
Detroit would have been right around this record, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I
No,
think it was
I,
very.
Tommy Savas. I'm sorry, I three no's for me.
3 S's for me. As a singer, I fucking love this song. I love the live versions. On the farewell tour, this was his solo before Black Diamond. He did the first verse into the little bit of the chorus, and then out on the
That's
street
cool
for a
enough.
living. Yeah. So that was cool. I actually like it live better than the album because I know that more from Alive 3 and from Unplugged. So when I go back and listen to this, I'm singing it with the live version in my head. So I'm always off by like 7 minutes of still
Oh no.
I
No.
still
Anyways,
Still.
I see. Yeah,
Oh, he does it. I still.
he actually wrote the song about. He actually wrote the song about Stanley Tucci. That was my one Tucci for the
Hi, I'm
See,
Paul.
Brant, you made me hate it again. I
Hi,
totally
three
forgot about
three
that. I
yeses.
totally forgot about that.
Hi, I'm Paul Stanley. Uh,
I
Paul
like it,
Stanley, and this is my song.
but I'm also with Brant. Brant's order of Paul Stanley songs on this album is the correct. But you could take this one off, put it on Killers, and put I'm a Legend Tonight on Creatures. Is that less of a filler than I Still Love You? All right.
I feel Rick's hair clenching.
Rick, now you know how I feel whenever I say I hate a song and y'all all like just start
Well,
gushing over it.
and I blame Aaron a lot for this because I don't know. A long time ago I said something about I still love you in an Instagram post or something, and Aaron commented 1,000,000 to 1. And I was like, holy crap. The difference between those two Paul Stanley songs is like
Yeah.
night and day.
Yeah, and they and I agree. Those are what I consider because those are what I
Sister song.
consider sister albums. Those are sister songs. But
Yeah. Makes sense.
a million to one is a million times better than I still love
Is
you.
what we would say next month when we
Next
do
month.
look it up.
You didn't hear
So
that.
watch next. Edit her out.
Let's do the Wayne's World.
Is that Prince?
All right. Killer is I used to think it was weird that they had an album called Killers and then they had a song called Killer on the
Mhm.
subsequent album.
Right.
This was written by Vinny and Gene. Vinny and Gene worked on this song while the album was in process. They actually wrote this song in the studio. Paul was not involved at all. Vinny came up with the idea, and Gene just began to add on to it. Vinny plays rhythm and lead. Gene plays the bass. Eric plays the drums. I love Killer. I think I like the it just starts off there, and then Gene comes in. Love is a gun, love's a flame,
Mm.
and
She's a
it
killer.
and I like the killer, that chord
Stone Cold
progression.
Killer.
Watch out for your jugular vein. I
Yes.
always love that line. Um, a great solo.
Stop
Um,
taking everything.
yeah. Great solo. Vinny did a very fitting solo for this song. So, but I still think it's kind of like a deep cut. So I'd say I want it on the album, but it's probably not critical to the catalog or critical to KISStory, in my opinion.
I'm with you on that. I like it on the album. The other two knows. I always thought it was a badass song, and especially if you're 7 years old and you're hearing "bitch," on the
Yeah.
radio. I'm like, yeah, he's a bitch. But
Crack a
I
wit.
used to like to pretend like there'd always be like my toys that have a like GI Joe fight, and that'd be like the chase scene. Like the battle scene was have killer in the background. So good
Yep.
stuff. I do like it a lot. I was badass Gene song, but yeah, album. Yes, the other two, no, unfortunately, but awesome.
Yes, for the album. The other two, no. But totally agree with in agreement with you the my
Ooh.
previous two compadres. It's it's just a badass song. And him saying bitch is insane. Like it's so metal. It's like Gene actually being like metal for
Yeah,
the first time. It's Demon Gene, but it's metal and it's so cool. And I mean, it's a cool title too. And I do agree. It always confused me as a teenager. Why wasn't this track on Killers? But
Mhm.
100%.
awesome.
I'm gonna give it yes to the album, no to the other two. I'm with you guys. I'm in agreement with you guys. This song is a stone cold motherfucking killer. It is so good. Holy shit. Oh yeah, by the way, whoever commented about me cursing too much, go fuck yourself. Um, keep your opinions on that kind of stuff to
Yeah,
yourselves.
yeah. Quit being jagoffs.
Yeah. Let's not make this a religious podcast.
This is the Kiss podcast, not my Righteous Gemstones review spinoff.
I love
That
that
show's
show.
so fucking
I
good.
love that show.
If you ain't running with Uncle Baby Billy, then
Oh,
you
Oh
got
yeah.
I gotta watch
problems.
that.
Yeah.
That looks hilarious. I gotta watch
It's so good, man. But yeah, yes to the album, no to the other two, but not to take away from it. And the jugular vein line
Hmm.
is awesome. When he says "crack the whip," and then you hit in the background, you hear the little whoosh, the little whip
Yeah.
crack. Oh, I love that shit. Little
that.
nuance.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I
but
mean,
it's a cool added thing, but it's not Ezra done
right.
added thing where it's like we didn't have to hear Indiana Jones dun, 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 whoosh.
Yeah.
Harp.
This one is like one of those songs that Gene, he definitely didn't phone this one in. I mean, if you look at the lyrics of this thing, the lyrics is just very thick on this song. I mean, he's cracked the whip, submission trip. She's a killer. Ooh, cat and heat, mistress of deceit, nerves of steel, her next meal. She's searching for the meat. I mean, watch out for your jugular vein. She's a killer. Animal with a twisted brain. She's a killer. Ooh, ooh,
Searching for the meat needs to go on the back of a Critical Kiss shirt.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's going on the front
ooh, I got goosey there for a
with
second.
the arrow down.
Every time I get out of the pool, that's what I got to do.
I'm
Searching for the
with
meat.
I'm with Joe shirt. Who's Joe? Who was Joe again? Did we ever figure that out?
I don't think we
Was
did.
that in last month's comments? Oh yeah, that was the swearing thing.
Yeah, we didn't know if it was Joe,
Joe.
or they said who is Joe. We're like, who's Joe?
Who's
Yeah.
Joe?
Were you wearing a Jets hat?
Yeah.
So it was probably Joe Namath, right?
Yeah. That's why I posted the picture of me,
Yeah.
my head on top of Joe Namath's body with the fur coat on. Don't let this guy
Oh.
near your podcast.
There you go.
Wicked Queen Night Machine. She'll make you walk through fire. You know,
He doesn't use the backbone slip line
Yeah.
though. It's kind
Yeah.
of disappointing.
and then that killer, run for your life.
It's definitely
And
a
then-
demon song.
And then that where he talks about killer, will she bite? Suck your blood tonight. I mean, he actually put in effort on that song. That song definitely wasn't a call in.
No.
So track number 9, final track on the album. They saved the best for last. War Machine, written by Bryan Adams, Jim Vallance, with Gene Simmons as a writing credit. Another song that was brought to Kiss Camp by Bryan Adams. Jim Vallance that Gene tweaked, or did he? According to Gene, he came up with the riff, and Bryan and Jim helped the lyrics. According to Bryan and Jim, they wrote the song, and Gene tweaked the lyrics. So, once again, this is another song that Paul's not involved in. If you actually, aside from singing, Paul plays rhythm and sings on Creatures, plays rhythm and sings on Keep Me Coming, plays rhythm and sings on Danger, and plays rhythm and sings on I Still Love You. So out of the 9 songs, Paul's really only involved on 4 of them. But said War Machine is Gene plays rhythm and bass. It's hard to, I mean, you know, that iconic that's Gene. And that tone of that guitar and the reverb on that guitar is just so amazing. And then whenever those drums just doom doom comes in and he hits that 12-stroke roll, it's just so awesome. Vinny plays lead and Eric plays drums. War Machine is my favorite song on this album. For the longest time, it was I Love It Loud, but War Machine is it's the best to me. Um, and so I give it, and I think it's one of those songs that it's big enough. Like they played it live all the way to the end. They played it like when I went and saw them in their fourth to final show, they played War Machine. So I would say yes to the album, yes to the catalog, yes to KISStory. It's a song that Gene's very proud of. And I just think it's so cool that Bryan Adams was a co-writer or, one of the large writers on it. Two of the heavier songs on this album, Rock and Roll Hell and War Machine, Bryan Adams can rock. So and when the stuff came out last year with Bryan Adams releasing the single of his version of War Machine, I just thought that was awesome. I mean, he sounded natural doing it. So yeah, to me it's 3 yeses.
Definitely 3 yeses for me too. Look at that, Gene finishing up the album strong, like they were doing later on, letting them finish the album with the last 2 songs, and he really knocked it out of the park with this. This is like God of Thunder too, but the one he wrote. So it's awesome. I love the chaos at the end. It's almost like the end of a war, like where there's bombing the shit out of you with the guitars and the drums and all the sounds, and then at the very end, like once the planes and everything go past, it's just like that eerie,
Perfect ending to a record.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's like, all right, war's over. We got you. We bombed the shit out of you. Good luck. Fucking badass song. Crank it up loud all the time. 3 across the board. Like I said, God of Thunder Part 2.
For sure.
Good stuff, though.
3 across the board for me too. I'm gonna geek out a little bit, Bryan Adams wise. That was a huge thing for me in high school. Was this song and Bryan Adams connection, and I love the fact on the Eddie Trunk interview, he almost got like emotional knowing that when Eddie mentioned that Kiss still plays it, he seemed like shocked by that, and I love that. I love the fact that it connected with him how big this song is. And Tommy, I know you probably think the same thing. Bryan Adams said, Gene had this like bass line riff that they liked, and this is the same riff as Fits You Good from You Want It, You Got It. And so I just love the fact that you can tie that era together. Like this song, it's so weird to think like when you look at You Want It, You Got It, that War Machine was being written around the same time. I just love it. And like you said, Aaron,
Which
perfect.
riff came from Fit You Good? Was it the da na 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 or was it
No,
the
no, it's
da
the
na
the,
na
the
na na na?
chugging. This the dun, ticka, dun, ticka, dun, that kind of chug.
Okay. From Rock and Roll Hell or from
From
War
War
Machine?
Machine.
Oh, okay.
No, maybe I am thinking Rock and Roll Hell. I may have just I am. I just got totally confused.
Well, it
In
don't
my
matter. I mean,
excitement.
yeah, yeah, no,
Sorry.
no, no. I mean, I just
Bryan Adams will do
because
that.
that War Machine basically just has those 2
Yeah,
riffs,
yeah,
that
yeah.
da na 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 na, and then it has that. I like that riff, but to me, the riff I like the best is the riff that's under the verse. That ba na na na
Oh
na
God,
na
yeah. Yeah,
ba
I'm sorry.
ba
I just got
ba
totally
ba na na na.
totally
I,
discombobulated in my Bryan Adams
but
oh,
I need to find that
Hey,
song
but
and
the
hear
point
that.
still had to be
Chugga
made.
chugga
The
chugga
point
chugga.
still
Right.
had to be made
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah.
so
Chugga
but
chugga
You did
yeah,
chugga.
your Bryan Adams Army due diligence by bringing it up.
uh and just like you said, Aaron, the perfect ending to a song. Like and the perfect ending to a record, especially this record, because it's kind of dark, it's kind of heavy metal-ish, and it's just kind of gloomy. And the way it ends is just so like you have just watched a concert and like the drum tank just went off and
Yeah.
blew everyone to smithereens, and
Yeah.
this is the last sound you hear as you're leaving the building.
It,
Great song.
it would not have been as good if it would have just been a fade out or in with that na 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 na, and and then nothing after that. that extra few seconds of that, all that, what do you call it, atmospherical stuff.
Yeah.
It really,
Very Destroyer cover.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Three across the board. This is the if because a lot of people call this a heavy metal album. This song is heavy metal Kiss.
Hmm.
This would be the closest Kiss would ever get to heavy metal. And the craziest thing is that Bryan Mother Loving Adams co-wrote this. Like Aaron said, it's like soft rock, romantic. That's what I mean, the hits, Run to You, Summer of '69, a few others that had a little bit of a punch to it, but there's
It's
also
the Robin Hood
he,
guy.
the Heaven, Everything I Do, Have You Ever Loved a Woman, Please Forgive Me. The All for One song for Three Musketeers with Rod Stewart and
Oh
Sting.
yeah, wow.
uh yeah, he's but that's the thing is like if you listen to the album tracks, that's not all you're getting. He's got another side to him. Those just happen to be the hits. That's how he makes his nut. That doesn't mean that's who he is. He's
Mhm.
smart. He's a
Didn't he do
businessman.
a song with Tina Turner too?
Yeah.
I love.
It's Only
Yep.
Love? Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Great
Yeah.
song. But yeah, this, and it's funny you said that, Rick, that about this and God of Thunder. They are sister songs, 100%. And those are my two favorite songs to play on guitar or bass because the riff is so simple, and I'm a rhythm player at best, and it's a poor one. I'm more of a punk rhythm player,
There you go.
um, but yeah, I love to play those two just because it doesn't matter how good you are, you can play those two songs, trust me. That and the opening to Detroit Rock City. Bling, 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 bling. But
It's
yeah,
the
three.
it's the Kiss "Smoke on the Water" riff.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
All
Three
right.
across the board.
All right. So,
Side.
side one
Ooh,
or side two?
that's a
Um,
tough one.
God, it's tough.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You remember?
It's not hard for Rick. No, it's not. It's not hard for Rick. Um,
I
God,
think I got mine too, actually.
I already know I'm gonna be the odd man out. I love Creatures. I love Saint and Sinner. Saint and Sinner is probably my second favorite. Like War Machine and Saint and Sinner are probably my two favorite tracks. Um, and then Creatures, and then I Love It Loud. But I'm not a fan of Keep Me Coming. Rock and Roll Hell I love. I'm not a fan of Danger. But I Love It Loud. I love I Still Love You. I love Killer. I like Killer. And I love War Machine.
I think we all love Killer, honestly.
Yeah. So I got to go, me personally, I have to go with side two just because I've got I Love It Loud and War Machine. But I know y'all are probably all going to go against me.
No.
So do we say critical side, or is it just our personal favorite side? I don't think we really ever established that. I think we just go by personal preference, don't
It's
we?
personal, I think. Yeah.
I always thought his
Yeah,
personal favorite.
yeah. Okay.
I'd go B also because I like them all. I like them all. Even I Still Love You, even though it does kind of like Ricky said, it kind of stops it a little bit. I like the song a lot. So I love it loud. I love War Machine. So Killer's fucking awesome. So I go side two as well.
I go side one because of Rock and Roll Hell. It's
Yeah.
just it's that good to
Mhm.
me. It I'm not a big Danger person. I'm not a big Keep Me Coming person, but Rock and Roll Hell all the way just saves. And Creatures of the Night too.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that when I rank my top 10 favorite albums of all time, Creatures is number 9. So it's always in my top 10.
There you go. See?
And I'm gonna go side one as well, just because Saint and Sinner is my favorite. I also love Creatures. I also love Rock and Roll Hell. Keep Me Coming, Danger, obviously. Side two, however, I like all those songs. But I just like the songs that I like so much more on side one than I like side two that it trumps the
Hmm.
taking a side two.
Most critical, least critical song. I think the most critical song is "I Love It Loud." Um, and I think the least critical song is probably "Danger."
I'd go with I Love It Loud as most. Probably Keep Me Coming as least for me.
Because it's a Led Zeppelin cover.
Yeah. Not a bad song, just probably least.
I want to say I love it loud, definitely critical. I want to say I still love you as not as the least critical, but I can't because it was on unplugged, and that was such a huge moment. So I'm gonna go,
That's the scale.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go danger.
Man, Critical Kiss Unplugged is gonna be the shit. I got a feeling.
It's gonna
I
be
got a
off the
feeling,
it's gonna be
people.
off the chain, yeah.
Be off the chisel, people. I Love It Loud and Danger.
All right. What next? We're gonna do merch and then trivia.
Moich.
Moich.
Yep.
All right, I'll go through my stuff real quick. I have a suffocating 2014.
Open me.
Wouldn't
Open me, papito.
it be funny if it actually slid open on you?
Now look at this.
I
I have the first ever half speed remaster,
Oh.
and it is open.
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
yeah, spread it open.
Clutch my pearls.
Those half speeds are just so heavy. They're so thick.
Did that come out
Oh.
the box set time?
Yeah, it came out during the box set
Ooh,
time.
I like that. I like that blue on the. Did they do that just for the
And the
remaster?
eyes glow in the dark too.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the eyes go in
Let me
the
see if I
dark.
can get it. Let me see if I can get it.
Look at me learning new things on Critical Kiss.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
you can see Paul's eye glowing a little bit.
Yeah.
You can bring them into the light and you can see that they're glowing.
Cool.
Yeah, the eyes glow in the dark on him.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mhm. Even more like the book now.
And and this one's open too. I have the 40th anniversary color vinyl. It's open. So since I got it open, I'll share it.
Is that the 2 or the 3?
It's the 3.
And then I have the 2 disc.
So it's like that on
CD.
the front, like that on the back.
The discs are in my CD player.
And then you open it up and it opens up to that. And then you
What
open
rock was I
Yeah,
under?
just like this. And then that is there where the discs are. It's like you can get the 2 disc CD on Amazon for like I think it's like down to like 14, 15 bucks now.
and then it's got
I'm gonna have to do that.
that.
Yeah, it's got a book
It says Creatures of
with
Night
those
Tour
pictures.
Live, Rockford, Sioux City, and Houston.
Nice.
And the album looks like this. Beautiful blue, translucent. You can see
What's
through it.
the inner ring?
It's the O-ring.
Yeah, let's see your O-ring.
Sweet.
And then on the back it says Paul and Eric.
That's cool.
And
So
I
get
think
this
they're-
shit. I ripped my fucking hype sticker today
Aw, man.
when I was pulling this out. So if anybody has a spare 2 disc hype sticker. Also, if anybody has an original that they want to part with, please.
Original what?
Vinyl.
Oh, original
I
vinyl.
can't find a decent one under 50 bucks.
No,
The
Creature.
cover's either all creased and it's because all the metalheads bought it.
Yeah, because look, it looks like mine.
Yours actually looks really good.
It's beat up.
So then it has the book in it, that part of the. It's just a little, you know,
I love that picture.
like
Yeah, they
that.
got some cool shit in there.
And then this one looks like has that on it. That picture. And I think it's the
That
same
picture of
color,
Gene is sick.
the same color blue, and it's that like real in the middle. And then the last album is just the actual
I am absolutely loving that blue. That is pretty.
it is beautiful. And then I'm not going to go into it in detail. If you want to see it, you can come over to my channel, probably following this, but I've also got and it's been open. I have the box set,
Oh,
the CD box set.
That
just
was
need to
such. It was so much fun when that came out, and
oh,
just sad how expensive they are now.
I
Yeah.
wanted it so fucking bad. And I just,
Uh,
there's
the-
no way I could pay
The
that.
eyes glow in the dark on this one too. Whoops. The eyes
Oh,
glow in
they
the dark.
do?
Yeah, the eyes glow in the dark on this one too. You can tell it's got kind of like
that paint.
the paint
Oh,
on
yeah.
it. You can see it kind of in the thing there. But that's what I got. If anybody wants to show their other stuff, I'll start putting my stuff away.
I got to get a non-makeup, either CD or cassette.
I want to get a non-makeup CD. I'd like to have the non-makeup album, but I at least have to get the CD.
I do not own a makeup cassette.
Okay. So if anybody anybody out there wants to rid their collection of some of these things,
I had the cassette of the
Hello?
of the non one, and I don't think I ever had the CD though. If I did, I may have got the remaster and then chuck that one.
I had that
I
at
haven't
one
listened to it
point.
so long. Like I said, I never. But all I have is my original from as a kid. It's beat the shit. My name on the back, of course. It doesn't even have the original sleeve because that got ripped up. And if you look real close, I put like little I don't know if it's marker or mercure comb or what the hell it was. Remember that shit? And for little red blood on
Oh,
Ace.
that's cool.
That's
though.
awesome.
I had to put a little blood on Gene's lip there.
That's
Well,
crazy.
cool.
That's
It's
cool.
beat the shit though. The first two songs are about Creatures of the Night is about 2.5 minutes long, and so is Saint Sinner from all the skips.
Oh,
And
you
I
know,
have
some
that.
people would say that covers Ruin now, but I think that's charming. Gives it
Well, I mean,
personality.
I was a dumb kid, you know. So and I have this the 40th 3 LP
Oh,
vinyl
nice.
Nice.
in a laser disc jacket because it's so thick. That's about it, though. That's all I have.
Oh, you have the 3 LP colored vinyl?
Yeah,
Okay.
with the glowing eyes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's pretty cool. So it was definitely needed an upgrade because, like I said, there's tons of skips in that old. You know, I was 7 when I got that. So you don't know how to put a needle in, or you just like and just drop it.
Or you're
Yeah.
drunk and you put it on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't want to hear this song.
Yeah, I went into serious debt when I think I actually Klarma'd or financed because I love Creature so much that whenever the Creature stuff came out, I got the shirt. I think I have the shirt that Tommy has. I looked for it, but I couldn't find it. Might be in my downstairs closet. But I got the
This
shirt.
this I got from Kiss. Which one does Xander have now?
Museum.
Kiss Museum.
Museum. I got it from Warehouse.
Oh,
Kiss
okay.
Army Warehouse.
Well, I got one of the shirts because they don't sell shit without bundles, and so
Right.
I've got the shirt and I went ahead and bought. I was like, I'm going to get the color vinyl. I'm going to get the half speed, and I'm going to get the box set. And so I was just like, I love Creature so much, I just decided to go all in on it and buy everything.
The half speed that we have sounds like a monster.
It does. I
It
play it on
sounds
I play it
amazing.
on my system that has Bose speakers on it. It has a Bose subwoofer, and it literally shakes this room.
Yeah, it is insane. But I still want an original.
I just need some dollars knocked off that box set, but I don't think it's ever gonna
Yeah.
happen. So
That's
I think
why I
I got
got the 2 disc CD because I was like, I need something that's extra.
fuck. I got the Destroyer one. I think it was like I think 150 or something. Well, actually, I bought it for Tony P, and Tony P bought it for me the same Christmas.
Yeah.
Now,
Amazon at one point in time went nuts on the prices and like sold it for really low.
that's when I bought Creatures because it was down to 150.
Mhm.
I totally would have paid 150 for
And
it.
Mhm.
now Amazon won't even sell them.
Oh, it's not anymore. Well, I guess I lost. I guess I missed
No, no,
out.
no, they won't sell the new ones.
Oh, okay. Sons of bitches.
What you got,
Uh,
Rick?
BTO, Rock and Roll Nights with Rock and Roll Hell.
Mm.
The way this song's not good. The way it ends is beautiful because they continually say Rock and Roll Hell over and over again. It's pretty cool. And then it ends with like this phase out thing. That's pretty awesome. Uh, little head shop bumper sticker from the 90s.
Hmm.
That's fun.
Awesome.
In 1983, Kiss was supposed to host the Mardi Gras parade in Louisiana, and there was a police strike, so it didn't take place. But the balloons were still made.
I love that.
This is
Oh,
a 1983 Kiss the Bloom with Mardi Gras, Creatures of the Night, Mardi Gras on the back. And this is like the only piece of like Vinnie Vincent merch that's out there.
mm.
It's official.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the
I
official.
almost bought one of those 2 weeks ago, I think. There was one on Amazon or on eBay.
Yeah, and you can get them. People that don't know what they have that just sell doubloons.
Hmm.
That's the best way to do it. The Bryan Adams War Machine, 45,
Hey,
Mm,
Rock and Roll
nice.
Hell on the back
That's still available anywhere?
on his website.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Gotta love that. This is pretty cool. This is a laser etched single. It's got Creatures of the Night, Rock and Roll All Night live version, but it's got their autographs etched in.
Oh, cool.
I like
It's got
that.
it's got Eric.
Oh, wow.
So there's Paul, and then Ace at the top. Trying to get it where you could
Hmm.
kind of see it. And Eric's is really cool because like you rarely see.
I love the way he did his E's.
Yeah,
Oh God, yeah. And that centering's pretty cool too.
yeah.
That
Uh,
picture.
then of course we can discuss
Meh.
where they didn't get the idea for the album cover, the 1979 children's book. But no,
Yes.
like we were talking before we hit record, pink, purple, and that. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, and the eyes, the colors, the
Yeah.
blues, hues. I
And
mean,
especially like if you look at this back page, like I mean, come on. It's just too even the back almost like if it's
oh
a
my
lightning
gosh.
storm there, you
all you
know?
need is all you need is a lightning.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So that's a lot of fun. At one point in my nerddom, I made I took a 9 degrees. Wasn't there a boy band called 9 Degrees or something like that?
98 degrees. Nick
Made the
Lachey.
98 degrees. I bought a boy band doll and I made the uh, the boy from the I Love It Loud video. It's an action figure. I can send you a picture, Tommy, to if you want to insert it. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool. It's one of the coolest things I made. But my buddy Todd loves creatures, so I gave it to him. And I also made, imagine if this was sold in stores in 1982, the I Love It Loud chocolate cake from the video,
yeah.
as seen on TV.
That's you know, extra
I Love It
moist.
Loud devil's food cake. All you parents who
Extra moist.
Yeah, but
Extra moist for everyone's pleasure.
the coolest piece of Creatures merch I have, and this is probably the coolest record I own, is the Argentina
Yeah.
De La
La
Noche.
Noche.
It's De La Noche.
This thing is so beat up. Look how flimsy,
I love how the overall hue of it is, the cover is just darker.
and look how flimsy the deck is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like cardstock.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
geez.
Oh, and it smells like an ashtray.
Yeah.
It's-
Don't take that one outside like you do Dynasty. That one would fly the fuck away. Just
I mean, foreign pressings are cool just because of the foreign title, but that is just the coolest.
Mhm.
De La Noche is just
De La
awesome.
Noche. Taurus De
That's
La
it for
Noche.
Creatures.
Great
That's
stuff.
awesome. That's good stuff. It's good
Oh,
stuff.
trivia.
oh,
Whoop.
No.
Oh,
Oh!
oh,
Oh! Mic drop.
in the world poster.
Mic
That's my
drop.
favorite
that.
poster of all time.
I love
that,
how
yeah.
he's like, that's all I've got, except for this.
No, it was sitting there. I totally forgot.
I want that pink Creatures from Canada.
Oh,
I have like 3 of those in my watch list on eBay.
and I love at the bottom of this. I don't. Were these promos? But it says like give the gift of music here at the bottom.
Yeah.
They might have been
Gotta be for
promos.
a record store or something, right?
Probably a record store. Yeah.
Did Gene put
Right.
back on? Did Gene put his 70s demon boots back on for that shot?
I'm sure. I'm sure those are the Creatures boots.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. It's
All right.
interesting.
Rick goes last from now on for the merch.
Yeah. He usually does.
Oh.
He usually
The
does.
grand finale.
Like mic drop. Now
Oh
we're
yeah,
done.
I already showed all of my shit because I knew
Okay, so you
everybody
did go
had what
last.
I had.
So technically you did go last. So there you go.
Yeah.
The finale.
I'm trying to find that
Um,
poster now.
so I want to do trivia.
Yay.
What's the one song on the album that all 4 members played on? There's only one. We discussed it earlier. If you're paying attention.
And go back and do the Killers trivia.
Yep, go back and do Killers trivia. What was the Killers
All right.
trivia?
Bryan Adams
All
songs.
the collabs with Bryan Adams. I was gonna go get Cuts Like a Knife and give another hint on one of the collabs, but it is on that record. I will say that.
Yeah, and you got 2 on this one. Oh,
And if in my nerddom, my Bryan Adams nerddom, on his Reckless box set, there's a song called like Boys Night Out or something like that. And I swear to God, it sounds like he wrote it for Ace.
oh, that's
A
awesome.
demo. It's a demo.
Let's see if that one.
Oh God, yes.
I
That's a
have it
campus,
in my
is that a
watch
campus
list.
craft?
I think so. Let me zoom in. It's Canadian, I know that.
Yeah, that thing just pops.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's
I'm going. That might be another early birthday present. We'll see. We'll see.
Those are the best. No one buys gifts for you like you.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Nobody
that's
buys
what
gifts for
usually
you the
happens.
way you buy gifts for you.
She tells me a dollar limit, and I make sure I get as close to that limit as possible.
Mhm.
All right. Next
stuff.
month. Look it up.
Link it up. Link it up.
Until then, introductions or reintroductions, and I'm starving.
I'm
Like
Brant
Marvin.
in my head channel, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, X Twitter, TikTok, Patreon. Support the channel on Patreon. Support the channel through TeePublic. And that's it. Got some cool videos coming out. I'm actually going to shoot one really quick after we get done here.
Go on.
I got some stuff here on the table beside me, so I'm
You're
gonna.
staying up
Nice.
late.
Yeah. I'll be asleep in about 15 seconds after we finish this.
It won't be a
So
long.
I'm AJR.
I may shoot it tomorrow. My wife has a nail appointment tomorrow. Sorry, AJ. Go ahead.
There you go. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. AJ, AJR R underscore Zetro 1975 on Instagram, and maybe you'll see Bob Ross there one day.
I am Rick. It's all for you, Demon, on YouTube and Instagram, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan.
With the doggies.
And I'm Joe.
Joe. I'm Joe. I'm Joe. Sorry, Jesus, for calling your name when I didn't mean to.
My name's Jeff.
My name Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I have a son-in-law named Jeff, and I call him. I'm like, hey, Jeff.
El Jefe. Happy
Uh-huh.
Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Happy birthday to me. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Yeah.
All
Mhm.
3% of our female listening.
Hey,
Our
3%.
demographic is 97% male.
Of course it is.
The
The
sausage
age of 40 and up.
Of course it is.
97%.
Old
Hey,
ball.
also, I didn't
Sounds about
earlier.
like my demographics. Rick, you ever really took a deep look into your demographics? You just don't. You don't go into analytics ever.
It's
No.
scary. But shout out to Ireland and Australia. We're in the Apple podcast charts in both of those countries.
Nice.
We've
Yes.
also charted here. Usually we chart early here, and then as the month goes on, we get to other places. But yeah, we charted here, Canada, Japan, Australia, and Ireland. Those are the ones I'm sure of. And I think Germany.
No
We're big
South
in
America.
Deutschland.
No South America.
Not that I've seen. I think I don't know about charts. I know that we have listeners there and viewers there. But,
Okay.
but I
That's cool.
think most
Cool.
people watch us on YouTube, but there is a smaller group that does check out Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Nice.
But hey, any chart I can get on, I'm happy with.
Exactly.
And any chart that we can get Kiss on is even better.
Very
I'm
cool.
Casey Kasem.
I'm Casey Kasem. AJ writes. All right, until Lick It Up.
Well,
We'll
did
see ya.
did the other guys give their stuff?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm the last,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Go
All right. I
first.
must have had a brain cell die during that time. Okay.
Don't. I'm sorry, Brant. Sorry,
Old man brain.
sorry
Go get
that I
something.
bored you to lose a brain cell.
You
Go
should
get something.
insert the clip of George's boss. Did you take the pill?
Awesome.
Awesome.
What's for dinner?
go.
We just had dinner.
Bye,
All right. Bye.
everybody.